everybody, welcome to Caketastic Cakes. It's Jen, and as you can see, I made all these YouTubers' famous Minecraft skins, but today is going to be about gum paste iBallistic Squid. Alright, just like before, if you guys need any tools or supplies or see anything that I'm using you need, check out in the description below and you'll find it all, okay? Alright, to start with iBallistic Squid, we're going to make his body first. That rectangle there of blue is going to be his legs, and I rammed it through the lollipop stick, squaring off my edges. I made a square, speaking of squares, of blue, set it right on top, but that's going to be his torso. I'm using my knife blade there to make a line down the front and back to separate out his legs. And now using the same kind of thickness as the body and the legs, I'm going to cut out his arms. iBallistic Squid is super easy and he's pretty monochromatic, so it doesn't take a lot to make him. He's a real easy one that will make your kids happy if they're familiar with iBallistic Squid or if they watch Stampy, because they join up sometimes, I know. And I also have Stampy videos and other ones like, as you saw, Jen and Pat and DanTDM's in there too. But anyway, back to iBallistic Squid. I made his head out of a big thick rectangle. And when you put it on, you're going to put it on sideways, almost like his head is like a telescope or something coming forward. The face side, the facing forward part, is going to be that big red square that I put on there. That's going to be his squid mouth. And I rolled out some white, nice and skinny, as you can see, cut a long thin strip out of it. And I'm going to start making little squares and using those to fill in the teeth. I put 4 teeth on each row. I started with 1 in a corner. So there's 1 in each corner and then 2 teeth between each corner around the entire mouth. I tried to make them the same size. As you can see, obviously, it's not perfect. Do the best you can. Try to keep your edges nice and sharp and it'll be fine. These are going to be his eyes. His eyes are big white squares with a little corner taken out. And the corner that's taken out is going to be filled with a little black square that I'm going to cut in just a second. And for some reason, I don't know how it happened. I think my battery died, but I lost the footage of me actually placing the eyes on. So that white, you see how it kind of makes an upside down L and where the little black square goes? You want the little black square to be on the bottom facing the front of the head. You can kind of see it there in the corner. You can see the little eye peeking out. Yeah, I don't know where it went, guys. I'm sorry, but you can put the eyes on pretty well. I'm sure. You're smart people. We can do this together. I'm using the same color blue. I just added some white to it to make it lighter. And I'm filling in just some little kind of highlight patches on his arms and his front, his back, and his head. They're real basic. All I did was make rectangles and take a little square out of each corner. Try to make them the same size for the ones that have to, be paired up, like the legs and the arms, as you can see there. That one is going to be, it's a little skinnier, a little smaller. It's going to go on the side of his arms, not on the front, on the side. I'll do one on the other side as well. There's the power of editing right there. It's like, boom, done already. Only I don't have any little stage hands helping by doing it all for me. I just have to cut it all out when I edit. But anyway, so this little piece is going to go on his back. And I'm not going to worry about the back of his legs, but I'm going to put one more, you can see his eyes really good there, on the top of his head. And also, I didn't mention it before, but his arms, when you do cut them, make sure they extend a little bit past his waist. And that's a good length. And now he's going to march around for you. Because after you make a whole bunch of these, you kind of get silly with them. And I felt like they reminded me of puppets from like Mr. Rogers or something. If you guys have seen that, you'll know what I'm talking about. I'm using my edible food coloring marker of dark blue to make just a few dashes and lines and dots and things, just to make him more stippled and more pixelated looking. Do it all over his body and let him harden. And then there you go. There's your iBallistic Squid. Nice and easy, right? So thanks for checking out my very brief and simple little demonstration here. Please like and subscribe. It really helps me out. Check out my many other Minecraft videos to make your cake complete. And as always, thank you for watching Caketastic Cakes.